And put something Deaton on. Cooking show. Linda's taking a break. So. Okay, look, I'm in the middle of a cooking show. This is basically what type of hamburger? Some kind of hamburger meat right here. I'm basically doing hamburgers right here. And I got this fan on right here. Fan's going somewhere. And this is basically a hamburger. I'm using this type of bread right here, torta. I have to use shredded cheese because we ran out of slices. But what the first thing that I want to do is I want to keep it on about medium right here. I heat it up really quick, and I'm using this kind of spray right here. Which is basically here. That one right there. So, what I usually do is I can sprinkle a little bit of cheese on it. And I want to use this right here and kind of fry it, and I'm going to cut it in half right here. Or I can do a toaster oven right here. And then what I'm going to eventually do is I'm going to fry this up. I'm about to cut it. Welcome to the Please Subscribe Show. I take a bread knife right here. These are pretty hard to cut right here, but I just do the side like that. Just go through right here. About like that. So it's I kind of missed it right there, but at least it has a top part on it right here. So I guess what I could probably do is use this one. Maybe take the second one like this. The second Chipotle bread right here, or terra bread. You just kind of cut it like about right here. Yeah, that would work. This one actually works a little bit better. So it's going to look about right here. So since I'm doing hamburgers, I'm going to take the two big pieces, which is this one right here and that one right here. And I'm going to throw this on the side right here. Just like a grill, just like you do with a grill. So eventually I'm going to add a little bit of Colby Jack. I'm going to spread it on top of it. Eventually right here. A little bit. And just a little bit of water. You want to take the bread out here, so I'm already toasted it. That'll help melt it. You don't have cheese, like, you don't have flat cheese, or basically cut cheese. It'll melt it on there. You can also use a lid on it right here, and that'll actually melt it. So you can use this type of cheese, it'll melt it to the hamburger. So it melts it to the hamburger. Okay, what I decided to do with this was a good idea to go ahead and toast it, but didn't toast it evenly, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out the toaster. So I'm actually drying something for delivery because I do delivery too, but here's the toaster. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the toaster on. I don't really use it a whole lot, but it functions. So the actual toaster will be turned on like this. It does have a timer, and I am gonna bake, or actually I'm gonna toast. And I'm gonna take a couple of these because I want them to be real crispy. I'll put 1 and 2 in there, and I'll close it right here. It's in the toaster oven. Well, it can get real yummy and go in my belly pretty soon once I put some bread on it. All right, I will be using this right here. I know these come with these little stickers right here. I usually take them off, but I'll be using this to cut up here in just a second. All right, so I cut that up, and we'll be doing the next step. Looks like this hamburger is coming out pretty good. It looks a little, I'd say medium rare or so, but the cheese is on there, so I'm gonna go with it that way. I'm gonna go ahead and keep frying it that way, or cooking it, or however you wanna call it. For the English majors, they would probably say that I have it in a skillet and I'm heating it up, but it's not really frying because it didn't go into a fryer, so I don't know what the English majors would call it. But I am seeing a little bit of red coming out at the bottom here, so I am going to let it kind of cook in there a little from one angle, and hopefully that'll be good because the cheese is on the top, so it's gonna be in there for a little bit. So, cooking it for, I don't know, good 3 or 4 minutes, or so are meeting. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's good and toasty. And we're gonna go ahead and, whoa, fighting. Okay. Go ahead and give it a try. Oh, it's funny. Just having a little snack right here. Okay, so it looks like it's actually smelling like it's kind of cooked. We're gonna trust that and go ahead and set it aside. I'd say a total no more than 5 minutes. Go ahead and turn this off. We didn't get an onion. She said she didn't get an onion, but we are doing cucumbers, and these are really high in vitamin C right here. So we're gonna do vitamin C. All right, so I put those right in here, and I have the 2 pieces of bread, and I'm pretty sure that's correct. The onion, this is pretty hot right here, but it says it's on, so we're gonna see what's going on. What is directing? What's going on? She's on the phone or some kind of interview or something. Okay, I gotta put this down right here. All right. Okay, the next step that I'll do is I'll apply the actual hamburger meat to the terra bread. That's what we were using, was terra bread. Sorry about that. It's called torta.
No, it's not. Get it ready, dude.
It's the torta.
You're my sous chef.
It's a torta bread. And we're not cooking with the chef from New Zealand or Australia, Manchester. We're actually just cooking with Cole. But this is torta rolls right here. So we got it. Okay. That's what I used, was torta rolls. I'm gonna try it out. I don't have any spinach or lettuce, so I do have broccoli, but we're just going with just this right here, and this cucumber, and this piece of meat. And I am gonna be using special sauce. Right here, I'm gonna get into that in a minute. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is bring this station over to here, which is kind of a good idea, but maybe not, or the other way around. So what we'll do is bring this station right here, and we'll be moving over this way. We're gonna transfer the meat, and we're just kind of looking at the meat on the side, transfer it right on the burger. It's a little rare, it's not completely rare. You can see it does have cheese on it, and you can eat it a little rare like that. Now I'll show you when I take a bite right here, kind of digging into it right here, and we can see that it's still okay. We're gonna add one of these right here, one of those, and some of this right here. Okay, now, oh yeah, I forgot. I am going to add some of this right here, which is artichokes. So I do keep everything clean as I cook at the same time. And we're getting ready to dress this with artichoke. Okay, I'm adding the artichoke probably on top of this. So this is what it looks like right here, stacked. Just doing one artichoke right now. Now I'm gonna get the sauce. For sauce, what I'm using is horseradish, and I'm using Dijon. So it's 2 different types. All right, so first with the mustard. And we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of mustard. Not too much mustard, because I am gonna be adding horseradish, and this is really spicy too. I'm just calling this Cole's Burger. It's basically just, it's bell pepper, red bell pepper, and cucumber with 1 artichoke, and just, you know, a good hamburger with some Colby Jack cheese melted to it. Okay. That's a lot right there. I do like my horseradish, so it's gonna be a little spicy. Now I'm going to place it on top of the burger and press down. I'm gonna press there for just a little bit, not too long. I'm feeling, and I'm looking right here at the actual meat, and you can see some of it's kind of, it's a little raw, okay, but not completely. You can see it's a little pink on the inside, but not bleeding too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste test. That's pretty good. It's not too crunchy, it's not too overdone, and it's about right. There's the actual burger. I'm gonna go ahead and dress it now. Now I have eaten that Gordon Ramsay steak. It is one of my favorites. Gordon Ramsay is one of my favorite cooks, mostly because of his passion that he has for cooking. I'm very cleanly, and I clean while I cook. It's just how my nature is, but I don't get too crazy about it. I usually just fill it like with a little sink or something, but I am really careful with this kind of stuff. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and dress it. Just gonna a normal plate, and I'm just gonna go put it right here, and dress it right here. And this is what I use: horseradish and Dijon right here. I've got some of this cleaning products right here, and this right here. So that's the actual what I use right here. And thank you, Lord, for the food. And we're going to go ahead and try to get a good bite out of it. That one is a good burger. Cole's Burger. That's after I took a bite out of it. Good night.